Hello. Hello. Long time no see. Happy week ahead, people. Happy week ahead. This week looks like it's gonna be fun. How are you guys doing today? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I got some great stuff for us this week, for the week ahead. Yeah, it's about communication. It's about a whole bunch of stuff this week for us. Right? I did some intuitive picks this week. So we'll find out. I did an intuitive color that I chose, an intuitive crystal, as well as an intuitive number for this week. Man. Just so we can get this out of the way. I do not own any of the rights to any of the music that I am playing in the background. Okay. All right, let's get this going. So, something that really stuck out to me this week in my readings from last week was that it takes grace to remain kind in cruel situations. It takes grace to remain kind in cruel situations. And I was reading Milk and Honey by Rupi Kapoor, or however you say it. Excuse me if I said it wrong. And that really stuck out to me last week in my readings, especially with the full moon when we talk about gratitude and forgiveness. That really stuck out with me. So that's kind of how I'm moving this week. It takes grace to remain kind in cruel situations, right? This is a collective read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're just vibing out. My intuitive color this week is green. You guys ask me, like, how do you pick your intuitive crystals, your intuitive colors, your intuitive numbers? I meditate right before I come on here, right? And, I'm like, when I get on, I'm like, color, and whatever comes to me first. And then I pick a number, and then I pick a crystal, or when I pick my crystals, I actually, close my eyes and go around, my tray, and I, pick one up. So the intuitive color this week is green, and green supports balance, harmony, love, communication, even when it comes to naturally being or feeling accepted. So that was my intuitive color pick for this week. For my intuitive crystal pick for this week was actually Tiger's Eye. I thought I had more Tiger's Eye, but I only have these two pieces. So, Tiger's Eye is good to boost confidence. Also, when it comes to believing in yourself and believing that all of the things that you are doing and in the path that you are going are meant for you. When we talk about numbers, you guys can, again, these are just my picks. These are just my picks, okay? It's hitting already. These are just my picks. You can pick any intuitive number that you want for the week ahead. It's up to you, but it has to resonate with you. So that's also something to think about. My intuitive number this week is actually 32. And that's also about communication, balance, creativity, expression. But it's also about diplomacy this week, right? Again, just do you. These are just my picks, okay? How y'all feeling about that? How are y'all feeling about that so far? I hope you're feeling good. I hope that I can help, that helped you kind of get in the direction when we talk about picking your colors, numbers, and all of that jazz for the week to help you kind of reset and get refocused with what it is in your outcome in mind for the week ahead, right? Then when we're talking about the moon, how you guys feeling about the full moon? There's been a lot of shit going on when it comes to full moon and communication about that. Do what your intuition tells you. Do what your intuition tells you. Just because so-and-so was like, don't do this, well then don't do it. If that's what you truly feel. But if you're doing it simply because somebody is telling you not to and you don't feel comfortable, then don't. Go with your intuition. So, the sun. This week, we want to really work with the sun. So when we're talking about energies... When we're talking about energies and getting balance and kind of recharging our energy, this week we really want to work with the sun. Whether you're sun gazing or you're, even sunbathing in a meditation, but doing it safely, right? These are the kind of things that we want to do this week. We always hear constantly, especially depending on like who we follow, how we are influenced spiritually, especially if we're just starting our spiritual journey. Again, this is just my opinion. You don't have to do what I'm saying. This is what I'm going to be doing. You don't have to follow what I do. You have to, again, go with your intuition. But this week we should be working with the sun. The moon actually goes into Pisces tonight at 11:30 on the dot, and this is going to be Eastern Standard Time. On Wednesday, it then enters in Aries at 5:57 a.m. On Friday, we go into Taurus at 4:08 p.m. And then Saturday at 9:16 a.m., we it's still in Taurus, the moon, but we're going to be it's going to be a waning half moon. So if you know what we can do on the half moons, right? Okay. And the sun will stay in Taurus until Monday, the following Monday. And then next week we'll get into that. So that's just a little bit of tea for what's going on this week ahead. With my intuitive picks, again, I tell everybody, do your own intuitive picks, bitch. Like, you don't have to do everything I do. This is just something that I do to help keep me grounded and keep me going. You guys wanted a little bit more insight on how I do my spiritual routine. So that's why I'm bringing it to you guys, in this kind of way. Like, this is how I start the week. You guys already know how I start my day, but this is kind of how I start the week, right? Do a little research. So let's get the week ahead. If you guys are not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. If you want a private reading, the link is in my bio, or you can go to witchbitchtarot.com. So let's see. What does the collective need to know for the week ahead? What does my collective need to know for the week ahead? Let us see. The Magicians. We have some manifestations coming in. We have some new energies coming in. You guys. Oh, okay. Love you too, girl. Catch you on the flip side. You guys, when it comes to bringing in new energies and when it comes to bringing in manifestations, we have to keep putting in the work. We can't just stop midway through because we start to see only a few of our manifestations coming into fruition, right? And we're like, oh shit, like the rest of them have to be coming, so I'm just going to stop manifesting, or I'm just going to stop doing this. That's not how it works. If you want to continue to see and receive your manifestations, you have to keep putting in the work. It's like you asked for a new car and a new house. You got the new car and you're like, well, shit, my new house is coming. I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna you know, it's coming. I know it is because my car came. No, you still have to put in the work. You still have to put the energy into the work. Once you, the energy into the universe. Once you start taking away that energy of gratitude, because that's honestly what it is, the universe will then be like, well, I guess this bitch don't need it no more. Fuck. And then you won't receive it. Okay? For another group of you guys, you're about to fall on your butt because you were seeking so much direction and guidance from somebody that karmically was tied to you. And now you're starting to see, the balance. You're starting to see that you need to release this person. And now you have no idea what direction you need to go into. Okay? You got to take a few steps back. I know you thought you took 10 forward. You got to take 5 back now. 6 back. 6, that's what, anyway. You got to take 6 back. But this was a learning lesson. I also think that some of you guys in a light were trying to play karma. I've been talking about this often because it's been the energy of my collective. Why are we trying to play karma? And that's what seems to have happened. We tried to play karma and now we're getting our asses handed back to us. Karma is a mirror. One of my friends told me that the other day. Because I'm always like, karma's not a bitch. She's on time, right? And then she was like, nah, karma's a mirror. It just hurts more because it's happening to you. It just hurts more because it's happening to you. The Hierophant came out right after that. Also, this goes back to celebrating when you haven't necessarily had the entire victory. You're so ready to attain this energy that you are about to resort to acts of the past that you thought you have released. If that makes sense. I'll say it again. You are about to resort to energies of the past to make sure that you're going to attain this new energy. You cannot do that. Okay? Let everything happen organically. It's like you're trying to make up time now because you had to take steps back. Right? This is part of the process. This is part of the lesson. And that's why you have to step back. It's not quite hermit mode. It's like, it's karma. It's letting karma take its cycle. Take her cycle. Because you've been here before. If you're tired of being here and you're tired of coming to this place, then why do you keep doing the same shit? I said this last week. We have to move different if we want different. We have to be confident, but we also have to bring balance. Okay? When we talk about the angel, my intuitive number, my intuitive pick numerically, I chose the number 32, right? And 32 is about being kind and being loving and be balanced. Most of all, it's about balance. This week, try to allow balance to naturally be restored. Try to allow balance to naturally be restored. Confidence is also a verb. People often forget that. Confidence is a verb. And it came out as well. I have 43, 23, and 42. Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. Don't be afraid to move. Don't be afraid to act in a different light. 23, confidence. It comes with time and practice. We have to practice confidence. Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. Number 42, take yourself out on a date. Believe in yourself. Remember, that's what we're talking about with my intuitive crystal pick as well. The tiger's eye. That's about boosting confidence. That's about boosting confidence. Next, we have our affirmators for the week. Communication, gratitude, and peacefulness. Wonder how that other person's feeling. Ask them. Today I am grateful for all of the little things. Even when the big things suck, there's always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for. Peacefulness. I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person though, or even a person that brings drama will not be invited. Okay? Oof. I see that. Oof. And then to top it off, the cherry on top, let's get an empowering question. Empowering question. What are your best qualities? What are your best qualities? What is my life like when it's in balance? There's that word again. What does love mean to me? What does love mean to me? All right. How are you guys feeling about the week ahead? I hope that this could help you. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Make sure that you subscribe if you are not already. Like and comment some bombs if it did resonate. And if you are ready to take on this week, by the neck, I guess. For private readings, you can go to witchbitchtarot.com. As you know, hoes will be hoes. Bitches will be bitches. But you never know when it comes to witches. Which bitch is which? And no, I do not sell owls. So stop asking. Bye.